Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Sweeney. We are going to go ahead and get started today with our math lesson. So first thing I want you to do is make sure you have your math notebook and a pencil, and I want you to go ahead and open up to the next clean page in your math notebook, and I want you to write today's date. Today is 10-20-20. Okay, so go ahead and do that for Miss Sweeney. Write the date at the top of your math notebook on your next clean sheet of paper. If you need to pause the video at this time, you can do so, and then come back and press play when you are ready to get started. All right, so we are going to do a warm-up. And what I want you to do is I want you to answer questions number 1, 2, and 4. So go ahead and answer questions 1, 2, and 4 in your math notebook. I want you to do that really quickly. Pause the video, answer the questions 1, 2, and 4, and then come back when you're done and press play to check your work. All right, so let's get started. Number 1 says Patrick read 20 pages of his book in the morning. He read 10 pages after school. How many pages did he read in all? So he starts with 20, and then he reads 10 more. So how many after all? So that means that we need to put those numbers together. So that's adding. If we know he starts with 20 and he reads 10 more, we can skip count. 20, 30. So we know if we skip count by tens, 20 skipped 10 is 30. So he read 30 pages in all. All right, let's go to number 2. Which comparison is correct? Now, like we talked about last week, we eat the bigger number, okay? So we're always going to eat the bigger number. So like an alligator, he wants as much food as he can get. That big alligator mouth is always opened up to the greater number. So when I look at number choice A, 25 is greater than 28. Well, that's not true. They both have a 2 in the tens place, so we got to look at the ones place. There's a 5 and there's an 8. 8 is greater, so 28 is the greater number. Well, that's not eating 28. 25 equals 28. No, they both have a 2 in the tens place, but there's a 5 here in the ones and an 8 here in the ones. That's not the same number. So it's not B. 28 is greater than 25. Well, we know that's right because we already just said that up here at A. They both have a 2 in the tens place, so we look to the ones. 8 ones, 5 ones. Well, I would rather have 8 ones than 5. So 28 is the greater number, and they're eating 28. So C. 28 is greater than 25. All right, skip number 3. Now number 4. Draw a picture and write a number sentence. There are 12 slices of pizza. Manny eats 3 slices. How many are left? Okay, so the first thing we're supposed to do is draw a picture. So he starts with 12 slices of pizza, so I might come down here and draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. He eats 3, so that means he's taking 3 away. If he eats them, they're gone. So I'm going to cross 3 out. So this is how many he has left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 12 slices minus 3 that he eats equals 9 slices left. So there are 9 slices of pizza left. All right, so now we're ready to get into our math lesson for today. So today we're going to be working on building 1,000. So let's check out the lesson video first.
You can count by hundreds to 1,000. How many ones make 110? 10 ones make 110. 10 ones cubes are the same as 1 tens rod. How many tens make 100? 10 tens make 100. 10 tens rods are the same as 1 hundredths flat. How many hundreds make 1,000? 10 hundreds make 1,000. 10 hundredths flats are the same as 1 thousandths cube. What is the number? Let's find out. How do you know which number this is? Count by hundreds to find the total. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. The number is 900. What number is 100 less than 900? 100 less than 900 is 800. What number is 100 more than 900? 100 more than 900 is 1,000. Now you know how to make 1,000.
Okay, so now we're ready to begin working with our lesson skill. So Miss Sweeney is going to use models today in order to solve these problems. And you may also want to get out your flats that were in your packet. Your flats will look like these. They're just the squares. And you may want to pause the video and cut, I'd say probably 10 of them out. They may help you with working on today's lesson, or also in your assignment for your homework, kind of for the assignment that goes with this lesson. So you may want to do that. You may want to pause the video and cut out 10 of those hundreds flats. Or you want to do that now, you can go ahead and pause the video and come back when you're finished. So let's get started with looking at number 5. Now, Miss Sweeney's going to do this one on her own, and so you can just watch. It says, write how many. Use models if needed. So number 5, the first thing I want to do is figure out how many hundreds do I see. So I see 2 hundreds. So 2 hundreds is 200. Now, the first question says, okay, what's 100 less? Well, if I have 2 hundreds and I take 1 away, then that would mean I would only have 1 still remaining, which is 100. Now, what is 100 more? So if I have 2 hundreds and then I add another 100 here, that would give me 1, 2, 3, 300. Now, I want you guys to do number 6 with me. So the first thing you could do is you could go and count with me how many hundreds there are. So let's count these together, but you can touch the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 hundreds. Now, what you could do at home is go ahead and go get 7 of your flats and lay them out. You can pause the video and come back when you're ready, but I'm going to continue. Press play when you're ready. So 700. So now I'm going to come over here and draw out 7 because it just makes it a little bit easier. And you can still have your 700s flats laying out in front of you. Now, what we want to look at is what is 100 less than 700? So we have 7 flats here, just like maybe you have 7 flats laying in front of you. If we take one of those away, I'm going to cross mine out, but you can actually pick one of your hundreds flats up. How many hundreds flats do you still have laying in front of you? Count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 flats equals 600. Now we want to find out what is 100 more. So remember, we started with 700. So now put back 7 flats. So Miss Sweeney's going to draw back out 7 flats. Okay. And it says 100 more. So that means I'm going to add another 100 flat. So what you can do is pick up another 100 flat from the pile and add to your 7. So how many flats, hundreds, do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 100 more than 700 is 800. All right, what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video at this time. I want you to try number 7 on your own. You can use your flats and help you solve, and then come back and press play when you're done to check. All right, so let's press play. So here we go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flats. So that's 500 because we have 5 hundreds here. So what is 100 less than 500? So I'm going to draw out all 5 of my flats, and what you could do is get out 5 of your flats and lay them out. Now, if we want to know what 100 less is, we need to take one away. So let's take it off. You can take yours off of the pile. Now let's count how many we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 flats, that's 4 hundreds, which is 400. Now what's 100 more than 500? So let's go ahead and put 5 back down. You can put 5 back down. Okay. Now this time I'm going to add another 100 because it says 100 more. So you can add another 100 to your pile. I'm going to draw one out. Now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 flats. That's 600 because there's 600s. Okay. So now we have this part of our problem completed. So check to see how you did compared to what Miss Sweeney has. All right. Now, we're going to move on and look at number 8. It says complete the pattern. So what I want you to do is I want you in your math notebook to write out this pattern and fill in the missing numbers. When you're done, I want you to come back and check to see how you did. All right, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Okay. Check to see how you did. If yours is right, you can press pause or you can press play and continue the video as we go to our next set of questions. All right, so here we have 3 word problems. And what I want you to do is I want you to solve 9, 10, 11 on your own. And then I want you to come back and I want you to check to see how you did, okay? So go ahead and get started. Do numbers 9, 10, 11 on your own, and then come back to check to see how you did. All right. So number 9 says, how many pounds would you need to put on the right side to balance the scale? That means first we've got to figure out how many pounds this is, and then we need to make this side equal. So first I know there's 300, and then 200 and 100. So I'm going to draw that out. So I'm going to draw 3 flats. 1, 2, 3, and then 200. So I'm going to do 2 more flats. And then 100, so another flat. Now I'm going to count them out to see how many flats that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is 600 on this side. 600. So that means this side needs to equal 600 also. But we're missing a number. I see we've got 400, so that's 4 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how many more flats do I need to draw to make 6 flats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had to draw 2 more flats. Well, 2 flats is 200 because that's 200s. So I need 2 more flats over here to get this side to make 600, just like this side is 600. So we need 200 more pounds on the right side. All right, now let's check number 10. Each box has 100 pencils. There are 7 boxes. How many pencils? Okay, so what we could do is count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that that's 7 hundreds. So that's 700. So 400, 700, 900, 1,000. We know B, 700. Number 11, draw a picture to show 600. Then write the number that is 100 less and the number that is 100 more. So first, let's draw the picture to show 600. So that means I need to draw 6 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's 600. Now it says write the number that's 100 less. Okay, well, that means if I take 1 away. So if I take 1 away, let's count how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 500. My 5 looks a little wonky. Then it says, and the number that is 100 more. Well, I took 1 away, so I probably should draw my 600 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my 600, the number I start with. Now 100 more means I need to draw 1 more flat. Now let's count, see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that's 700. So there's my answers. All right, guys, so we are done with our math lesson for 10-1, and now you're going to go back and you are going to complete your Schoology assignment for today's math lesson. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.